Hi everybody, welcome to another Axion Accelerator time. It is time for the accelerator. So hope you guys enjoy yourself. We're about to go through recharge time. So that's pretty much at the end of the 24-hour period. And if it gets sold out early, you have to wait a certain amount of hours for the recharge. If it doesn't get sold out, then you can get in pretty much at any time. So that's just where we're at the moment. So welcome, of course, to Axion Token YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe, like button, share, hit the bell. And if you want to join as a member of this channel, hit the join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Get into the sport there. Pretty cool. All right, so welcome, of course. Get into the chat there. I love your comments, of course. Community is key there. So very cool. Let's quickly see where we're at. We've got 7 minutes to go and 93% remaining. Let me know if the audio is running well as well. That'd be appreciated. We've got 93% remaining and 7 minutes to go. We've got 349.7 million AXN still up for grabs for the bonus. It starts off at 375 million, and that's where we're at the moment. So I'm going to take a little snapshot of that actually, and make sure I don't forget that, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, so we take a snapshot of that to update and give it to the rest of the community. I've still got on a 5-second delay. I don't know why I've still got that delay on there, but that's just the way it rolls. Hilarious stuff there. All right, so let's go down to the bottom, see where we're at. So we've got 28.5 million sold, 5,000 US dollars. We've got 13 million more burned, and that's 2,250 bucks. We've got wrap Bitcoin divs 0.025. Wrap Bitcoin divs, it's just under, well, just about almost 1,250 US dollars. Pretty cool. We got what's gone into the buy and stake. People have used Ethereum. So we've got 1.2 Ethereum's gone into the accelerator today. And remember, 55% of that goes to buy Axion off the market, burns it for good, never see that again. And then 35% to the BTC. The remainder 15% goes to the Axion Foundation for marketing and salaries and stuff like that. So very cool on that. Get into the house. We've got Kevin Wilson in the house. Hi, everybody. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. And John Atkins there. Hi, Superman, everyone. Audio is good, says John. I appreciate that. Just trying to close down a number of windows just to make sure that everything's running as smooth as possible. Welcome to the both Kevin and John are both original OG Axion Token members. So big shout out to you both. Cardano TV's in the house, locked on and listening. Hey, Cardano TV, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have Cardano TV in there. So great to see you. All right, so that's where we're at the moment. Let's take a snapshot of this. We're going to take a snapshot and pretty much almost documenting the history of Axion as we head up towards 365 days. We're heading towards that. Well over 300 days now, and I keep forgetting to do the old number of days. But maybe Prana, if you're in there watching, maybe you could check to see what day it is. For sure, that'd be pretty cool. We're definitely heading towards 365. It's coming up faster and faster. So that's pretty much it. We've got 5 minutes to go. Let's see how that goes. With the accelerator, we may get someone late in there to buying buying and staking. Remember this bonus up to 28.4% additional Axion on your principal. Once we get to move to Polygon, Pullen has the marketing director has indicated that bonus will be reduced. So just take that into account. And as we saw earlier today, when I did a beginners Polygon for beginners live stream, we had a good number of people on that, and we saw that Polygon has something like 660,000 active daily users, and that's climbing at a fast rate of knots and surpassed Ethereum blockchain. So it bodes well for a good target market for Axion. And in some ways, it's a different market in some ways because you've got a lot of people that now just spend their time on Polygon, doing stuff on Polygon. So especially with NFTs now enabled on OpenSea, so it is a real shift in focus given the fees are so cheap, just a fraction of a penny. So pretty cool. Don't forget, if you are going to stake, all you have to do is we've got 6 different tokens. We've got Ethereum, USD, DAI, Wrap Bitcoin, BAT, Shiba, and Hex for a couple of weeks at least. So very exciting. Those are the 7 we've got in there. That's the perfect number, right? 7. So just pick your token there, put in the amount that you want to buy and stake, and then continue on to there. And now this is the main thing that determines your benefit or your bonus that you're going to get. If you do 60 days is the minimum, and that will give you a 7% bonus. You can see here, so your principal that you want to put in plus the bonus out of the accelerator is the total principal that you'll end up getting, and that doesn't include the big payday bonuses. There's 5 of those over the next 5 years. First one is this month actually, which we're all excited about. We've been waiting for it for quite a long time now. The maturity value, of course, is at the bottom there, plus wrap Bitcoin dividends on top. It's a bit like the icing on the cake, the wrap Bitcoin. So very cool. So 60 days will give you 7% all the way to 349. 349 days will also give you 7%, you can see. But as soon as you go to 350 days, you will go 350 days, you'll get your bonus will jump to 13.4 and you'll get big payday. So you get $29 on big payday, $455 on the big bonus. And obviously if you stake for 5,555 days, you dramatically increase to 963. You get the 28.4% bonus, the full bonus, plus look at that whopping big payday. Means you qualify for 5 of the big paydays, not just one of them. So wow, that's a massive increase there. And eventually when we move to Polygon with version 3 coding, we're going to have stake NFTs, and Axion's going to, one of the 3 major innovations that Axion's bringing to market when Axion moves to Polygon. So people sometimes forget that, but 3 major innovations are being played out, and Axion, it looks like Axion will be first to market with those stake NFTs with the share rate, remember. So very cool. And off top of that, of course, the Bitcoin divs. Nice. All right, so that's where we're at the moment. We've got just under 2 minutes to go. We're rocking the DMV. Hey, we've got Everest William in the house. Hi, sir. Do I need to do anything? I stake my Axion coins. Yeah, Everest, you have to do nothing except for add the Polygon network to your MetaMask wallet or your wallet. So presumably you're probably using a MetaMask most likely. You just have to add that to your wallet. Now, when Axion launches on Polygon, they're actually going to have a button you can click to add the Polygon to your wallet. But if you can't wait for that, you want to get on Polygon now, you're not on there already, then I've got videos in a Polygon folder on this channel, and it shows you how to add a Polygon network to your MetaMask wallet. So all you have to do is then switch over from Ethereum over to Polygon. And that's how simple. And the team will have copied over your tokens, liquid and staked, into your wallet, so you'll be able to see it as normal on the staking platform. So pretty cool. Hopefully that helps. Everest, let me know in the chat that's all clear. Crypto Casino says, morning all, popped in just to say hi at work this week. I catch up later onwards and upwards. Hey, Crypto Casino, appreciate it. Another Axion Token member and community promoter. Have a good day. Hope you're enjoying your coffee and enjoy your time at work there, Crypto Casino. Absolutely. All right, very cool. So 40 seconds to go. We're just counting it down. 93% sold, looking good. Obviously, we've got a bit more burn to add. Remember, this burn is part of the positive cycle tokenomics. So 55% of what people buy and stake ends up benefiting them. So they actually get the bonuses out of the accelerator, up to 28.4%, and then they also get the benefit of their buying ends up 55% goes onto Axion market and buys up Axion and destroys it forever. So that's when you're buying and staking, you're benefiting yourself in the long term as well. And the ecosystem generally. So it is pretty powerful tokenomics. And obviously, the more higher we sell the accelerator out, even the faster this will happen. So we have mixed days. Obviously, some days you sell out a few percentage points perhaps. Sometimes you sell out 30%. Sometimes you sell out 70%. Sometimes you sell out the whole lot. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but as soon as we move on Polygon, a whole big new market, as well as 0 fees basically, and also massive marketing coming from the team. And I imagine it's going to be very targeted marketing too, and probably a few things in line with the actual Polygon team as well. So definitely tap into some of those 660,000 active users on Polygon will be pretty cool. Plus bring quite a few over ourselves, I no doubt, onto Polygon. So certainly adding to the Polygon family, as it were. So pretty cool. All right, so there we are. We've just finished, folks. We're recharging. All right, so pretty cool. That's going to recharge now and jump back to 375 million. That will jump back to 100 there. So we sold out about 7%, which is actually the lowest day we've had for a little while, but not to be unexpected because gas prices have been unbelievable today. So gas prices, that's one of the main catalysts for reasons why Axion's moving to Polygon, and probably the principal category or driver, I should say. But gas fees today have been very high. Or pretty much most of the day. So I think there was a little while where it started coming down, but it's still super high. At the moment, it's 260 Gwei. It makes it pretty impossible for small to medium investors to get in there at the moment. And even bigger investors would be careful about that. Crypto Casino says, take care all. Hey, you're most welcome, Crypto Casino. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Working hard for the money, says Crypto Casino. Very cool. All right, so that's pretty much that, folks. The link to the accelerator is in the video description. Once again, we suggest waiting for Gwei to get around 30 or 40 Gwei, and obviously the 20 up to 28.4% bonus is most likely to be reduced, says Pullen, when we move to Polygon. So take that into account. So there's a bit of a trade-off there for zero fees waiting for Polygon. All right, so that's it. Let's go into the chat and let's add in the day's results. Let's do it. I think I've got all the details here. Yes, I think I do. Let me have a look here. Oh, did I have them all? Let me have a look here. All right. Let me take a snapshot of that. Right, that looks good. So let's go. Let's put the results in. All right, today's accelerator results. There we go. Put a little smiley face. You know how we roll. I'll put that in. Nice. All right, so this is today's let's put it on the next page as well. And bam, here we go. There's the main results. So everybody, that's good for the community. They can all see that, of course. Hey, we've got Oblex in there. Cool. And nice. All right, so looking good. Onwards and upwards. Bam. All right, so that's looking good. Let's go into the accelerator. We're going to go check out the dashboard, check out the overall numbers at the moment. So we've got 300, and so this is the next tab. Accelerator is the main product for Axion. That's where you get up to 28.4% bonus and your APY up to 47%. Now we're going to go to dashboard, and we're going to check out the overall statistics for Axion. So we're 366.5 billion Axion in total supply, 109.3 billion in circulating supply. That's 30%. But as I always say every day, that includes the dev wallets, the contracts, and Uniswap itself. So which is a far less bigger deal now than it used to be. But it also includes the debt address, which is getting pretty big, to be honest. Even with small additions, it starts to add up. Total staked 70%, 257.1 billion, and of that, Axion has an incredibly hardcore staker class, and 40% at 147.2 billion. Axion is staked for 15.2 years, 5,555 days, and Axion's average stake length, as we saw yesterday, has hit 7 years. Amazing, amazing, amazing. As I say, that compares to Hex, which is at 5.7, and Wise, which is about 4.8 or something like that I remember. So pretty cool. Total Axion burned, of course, climbing up pretty fast, 7.6 billion, and that includes 3 billion out of the liquidity pool when that was pulled after 6 months of being locked, and that's 1,320,000. Pretty amazing. So we're going to go check on that now and see how we get on with that. Let's go for gold. Hey, I said that. Hey, I haven't been saying that for a while, so at least a day or two. So maybe I said it yesterday. Who knows? All right, so we're just shy of 7%. So I'm not sure if today's burn will get us there. It may just get us there. We'll find out. Yesterday we had a stake that happened within a couple of minutes, 2 minutes within the actual recharge period, and so we'll have to wait for a buy and stake for today's results. Of course, today's results, if we look there, was 13 million, so a bit smaller, quite a bit smaller than previous, but still it's adding. That's Axion. It's not going to be on the market anymore because that's been bought and is going to be transferred to the debt address. So that's going to be pretty cool when we see it. So we have to wait for that. We'll check during the live stream where that burn gets added in. That's just the way we roll, for sure. No big change to the total Axion, so I'm not going to go check all the wallet holdings as that. But let's get into the news, folks. Let's get into the news today. Here we go. So here we are. The news, international news. There we are. So today the big news was that Joel, the creative director in the marketing team, posted OG Polygon NFT artwork contest. So that's just gone live, and so win a really nice prize, $250. So that's really cool. Want your art to be immortalized in Axion ecosystem forever? We're calling all artists to submit their artwork for Axion's new OG Polygon NFT that will launch when we migrate to the Polygon network and live on the blockchain forever. So I think Pullen's got some comments about this competition in NFTs, so we're going to check that in the Discord as well if you missed that. The community will vote on which artwork they like best, and the winning art will feature as the background for this exclusive NFT, which is a pretty cool thing. The selected winner will get also get $250 in Axion and the NFT itself when we go live. So pretty awesome, and I doubt the NFT will have certain features, potential benefits to it. So it's going to be exciting. Whether you're creating this art digitally in Photoshop, painting it IRL, or animating a unique GIF, we can't wait to see what the Axion community makes. Pretty nice. Submissions must be of original work, free of copyright, and have a resolution of exactly 800 by 480 pixels, delivered in JPEG or PNG format, if it's a still image, that is, or high quality GIF or MP4 if animated. And the other thing is also needs to be in line with the branding, Axion branding. Submissions are open until midnight GMT on Wednesday, October the 13th. So get creating today. For more information and to submit your artwork, click here. Now, I did do a special video on this and posted it on the channel today because it was such a cool thing. And I think, $250 plus a NFT that may have quite a few benefits with it is pretty exciting. So I thought I'd add that in as well. So let's jump to this link, and we can see that's the old thumbnail there. We'll go bang onto there, and you can actually see on the website, it's under Axion blogs. So I'll post that in the chat, and just in case you want to check it out yourself. If you haven't had a chance, that's the way to go. All right, so there we are. That's the link there. And so, yeah, that's pretty much got all the same details we just read out in that announcement there, but it's probably got a few sentences. So I think it's pretty similar, though, to what we had. Now, the only thing is, of course, you've got the form. If you want to participate, I do encourage you to get involved, especially if you're a bit into the art and the NFTs. You can get involved here. And all you have to do is add your email, put your file. I noticed button's not working at the moment, so that may just be an oversight. So we'll wait for the actual button to appear. Hopefully they'll remedy it over the night. And what is your Discord Telegram name? You can add that, and obviously agree to the terms there, so you can read through all that. Pretty cool. You can also clear the form if you want to restart there, but this button is not activated at this stage for some reason. It may work on your PC, but it doesn't appear to be activated. I think someone made a comment about that in the chat, so it may just be an oversight. So we'll see whether that's the case. You can check the link yourself to see if that's up and running. All right, so that's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool prize. Now, I think marketing is really starting to ramp up for the Polygon launch. It's going to be getting better and better and better, and more prizes and other stuff coming out there. So it's going to be a bit of fun for sure. All right, so if you're new to Axion as well, this is the actual Axion website, axion.network. Make sure you do your due diligence, have a read through the website's pretty cool. Look at this. And if you have any questions, you can also contact professional moderators 24/7 on a Telegram and a Discord. And if English is not your first language, there's lots of different languages to change the website to if you want to read that at the top there. Nice. All right, so very cool. We'll just jump out of there. Bam. Let's go check out the price. Very cool. Let's go check out the Axion price and see how that's been getting on over the last 24 hours. Woohoo! All right, onwards and upwards. Nice. All right, so don't forget we're broadcasting to Twitch, DLive, and this eventually gets loaded up on Odyssey. So really hitting those 4 platforms, pretty hardcore. So very cool. All right, let's go. We're going to the price now. Going to pull this up. So the price is at 000017338. That's where it's at. And let's have a look. We've got 541,000 US dollars in liquidity, and we've got 56. Now this is intentional liquidity. Remember, liquidity is being pulled, and so it's still there for a couple of days yet. I think I'll have to go back to the announcement to check the actual date, but there was 7 days to do that. And so if you're an LP provider, you need to look at pulling your liquidity in LP tokens. Otherwise, they'll be pretty much lost. So you need to do that. The daily volume at 56,600, so back down to a more modest level now. The amount of pool ETH in the pool 79.7, and a pooled Axion 1561. So obviously that reflects where the price level is at, and anyone that's taking out liquidity tokens at the moment. So cool. Let's jump over to here, and this is the 1 hourly chart. Let's go full screen, and we're going to pull this back. Let's have a look, see how we've gone in the last 24 hours. So we're going to go back there to 1900. So it's 1900 there, I think. 1900. So we're pretty much even, aren't we? We're pretty much even. So let's have a look there. I must have played around with this chart because it seems a little bit naffy. Let's break that up again. Let's try that one more time. So 1900. There we are. So yeah, well, we're up slightly. So we're up about 3% from yesterday. So there we are. That's not too bad, but we were up much higher. We were up about 14%. Looks like there was just a little sell-off here, a little tiny one a bit earlier. So still up about 3%, but was up 14 as the result. So you can see some of the, well, let me go on a bit fast there. So you can see some of the trade transactions over the last wee while. Yeah, we had a 75 million sell, so that was all that was required. Remember, the liquidity is pretty thin, which means that it can be more volatile, and it's easy to go up, easier to go down with smaller liquidity pools at the moment. So that's it. And you got a couple of sells there as well, a couple of buys, decent buys going on. So you can sort of see the sort of level of transactions going on at the moment. So all the way back to 1900. So yeah, we had a lot of green buys early on in the day, and that was pretty sustained actually all the way through to this afternoon. So only about 4 hours or 5 hours ago, and then we started getting a few sells in there, and maybe a little bit of trying to do some informal bot trading. This account here, so something like that. Maybe they sold a bit extra there, yeah. And then obviously doing pretty well. It was just really this big sale that pulled that 14% price down, gain down to 3% price gain. So that's pretty much it. All right, so pretty cool. We got Wise at 52.2, Vabel at 3.7 cents, SK Skirt down at 0.085 cents. So definitely once it broke the 1 cent, it certainly stayed under there for a few days now. Quick at 400. Matic is sitting at $1.30 now. Matic's what you're going to need to do transactions on Polygon, and of course there's going to be an airdrop, of course, to stakers and liquid holders as well. I think stakers going to get twice as much an airdrop there. Hex sitting at 41.6, so just mulling around in the low 40s. I think it went a bit higher into about 45 for a little while, but that was about it. And Dextor sitting at 48. That's pretty much it. Let's go check the markets, folks. Let's jump out here. Bam. Let's go to nomics.com. You know how we roll, and let's check that out. All right, going good, folks. Going good. All right, we are sitting. Here we are, Bitcoin. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this has made a bit of a move. We were mulling around 47, 48,000, and Bitcoin's making a move now. 49,644, up 3.6% for the hour, and Ethereum sitting just a tad under 3,400. Let's go check into the Bitcoin price chart, and we'll see when that's moved, because that looks like it's happening at the moment almost. So let's have a look there. This is a 1 day chart that we're pulling up. So yeah, okay, it was a few hours ago as well. So I must have not looked at the price chart for a little while, which is probably a good thing, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 hours ago, man, I didn't realize I hadn't looked at Bitcoin for that long. But anyway, it's moved up. And it's up at 49.6. Here we go. So it's definitely going for gold. The next few hours will be interesting to bust over 50. 50 is just up here, so not too far away at all. And if it does make a move over 50, it might just mull around there, or it might make a nice big strong breakthrough. And as I said, if it moves past 52, we're back into bullish territory. We've got sort of bullish momentum at the moment, but bullish territory definitely at 52. So interesting stuff there. Very cool. Exciting. That's good. All right. Let's jump. We're going to jump back up to here. So we've got that. So Ethereum at, like I say, 3.4, pretty up just a tad. As you know, Bitcoin often moves by itself, and then the rest of the altcoins move afterwards. Cardano at 222, Binance Coin at 433, and it's been performing pretty well, Binance Coin. And so Solana at 167, just holding there. XRP at $1.05, so it hasn't made too much of a gain there. Polkadot at 31. I think if Bitcoin goes at 50, Polkadot will probably move pretty strongly. So I think this is going to be interesting. Dogecoin at 23.7, Luna at 46. Just down a tad. Uni at 25, just down a tad too. Avalanche at 66, just down a little bit. And I said Avalanche and Algorand will probably move pretty strongly too if Bitcoin smashes over that 50, and $2 for Algorand there. And then we're going to scroll right down. I think Polygon Matic's down at number 25, $1.30. And obviously that we're going to be watching that much closer now that AXN is migrating over to Polygon. Although it's been on a watch list for a while, right? Well before the Polygon migration was announced. So interesting stuff. So total market cap's up about, was sitting at 2.4 yesterday, now at 2.45. Nice, up 1.25%. We'll like that. So we'll take that anytime. So pretty cool. All right, let's jump over to a coin Cointelegraph, check the news as well, and we're going to check that out. So let's go for gold on that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and hit the bell, of course. All right, so here's we got the tweet mocking how little value NFTs have. It's turned into $5,000 NFT. I love that. It's pretty hilarious. And international institutional bills back Bitcoin after weeks of altcoin accumulation. So it probably explains a bit of a price move there. Hash rate and difficulty rebounds shows miners have recovered from China exodus. No kidding, no kidding. We've talked about that at the time. Is Axie Affinity overheating? AXS price hits a record high following 100% quarter. I guess that's quarter rally. There. What else we got there? Circle reveals cooperation on an ongoing SEC investigation. Now, this is probably the growing theme for the next couple of years, to be honest. National regulators trying to regulate. You might get outright bans of the worst, right? Obviously, making things like crypto illegal. A lot of countries have already seem to have accepted crypto, but you get countries like China doing that, and obviously trying to set up their own digital coin for self-interest. In the West, it hasn't been quite like that, and obviously a lot of them don't actually understand crypto very well, but they know that it's just a competing market, an independent market, and that's probably the biggest threat. It's independent; they can't regulate it, and obviously some of them, some of the scam DeFi and other stuff that's in the market allows them an inroad to try and regulate. So we've got SEC looking at doing stable coins at the very least, trying to pull them into the regulatory framework, and then obviously trying to almost make a lot of the threat of making a lot of altcoins securities. So trying to get out of that. So it's going to be interesting. That's probably where the Howey test comes even more valuable for projects, especially getting opinion letters saying that you're not security and stuff like that. So it's going to be an interesting road ahead, folks. Obviously, they're already trying to tackle the big names in the industry, the exchanges. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out over time. But definitely something you need to keep a decent, keep your ear on the ground for sure. Bank of America offers bullish outlook for DeFi and NFTs, and judge rejects XRP holders' bid to join SEC against Ripple, with Ripple cases defendant. Interesting. So that's right. That's the other side of it. You got a judge. You need to go to a friendly judge if you can find one, especially in the States. Yeah, I think that's better for those. Let's have a look at hot stories. Ethereum fractal from 2017, it resulted in 7,000% gains for Ether pairs again. I think we read that the other day. And what else? Bitcoin whales move record BTC value as metric sounds alarm over price volatility. Former Bitcoin lead dev predicts the demise of Bitcoin network. We touched on that the other day too. Bitcoin investors no longer fearful. Watch the BTC price level next. So we just saw that too. So it's definitely looking bullish up there to 49.5. Going to be interesting to watch that. So that's on Cointelegraph. You want to read any of those stories in full? Go for it. Go for gold. All right. So very nice. And we're going to jump back to Axion Twitter and check that out too. We've got a couple of comments in the house though. Wall to Wall TV, where did the trio from Axion today disappear to without a trace? They retired from Hex gains and tears of Axion referlinks. Yeah, I think you're probably definitely they're all Hex OGs, so they're doing fine with that. Probably definitely Robbie. They probably were quite upset about the reflink just being removed especially after they were doing the the excellent what do you call it? They were doing the child trafficking donations. So I think that was definitely bad timing, unfortunately. Certainly, it looks like it did upset at least Robbie in particular. So yeah, it was just unfortunate. I just think it's unfortunate communications there, and possibly a bad decision by a previous strategy leader. So also they basically cited that they, as American citizens, they were a bit worried about Axion not officially being not being a security. So really a legal opinion letter. So there's probably a few items in there, but Axion today is definitely, they stopped a little while back now, just the way it goes. Wall to Wall says that Mpaki turned out to be a stoner with fake maths. Yeah. We probably don't need to talk too much about that wall to wall. It's all old history now. But yeah, I appreciate that you are still here chipping away. Hey, no problem at all. They were a good show. Yeah, they were excellent show. I thought they were a brilliant show. I do hope that may reconsider in the future, but it doesn't seem that way. The way Paul's talking the last time he was in the Axion chat, it looks like they may have moved on to do other promos, but they're still investors in Axion, obviously. So we'll see how they get on. Wall says now it's just you left. Hey, well, you think it's just me, but it's not anymore, right? So we've had a bit of a little bit of a first surge, what I call a first surge in Axion community promoters, probably in the last couple of weeks. We've got Crypto Casino, who's building his channel up, but doing pretty much full-on Axion launch partner promotions, as well as a few other projects, which is a great way of introducing new other cryptos into Axion ecosphere. I guess the other side too is we've also got Simon Altcoins is started moving in to doing Axion videos, and he's also growing his channel. So I think their channel is somewhere between 280 and 400 or something like that subscribers. So they're both on. If you go to the channels list on this channel, you'll find their names there. But definitely, this channel is probably the biggest one now. The Axion Token channel, the Axion Today channel was up at 2,850 subs. So this channel's just gone over 2,100. We're climbing reasonably well at the moment. So yeah, onwards and upwards. But like I say, consistency is the key, and just being consistency is the biggest thing. And with all that's in store by the Axion team coming up in the next few weeks and months, it is super exciting. The Axion team is on to it. They really have fixed up a lot of the weaknesses in many ways, and they're really flourishing with their strengths. And I think everybody's going to see that in the weeks and months ahead. It's a very exciting roadmap that the team's building out and implementing. So very cool. Hopefully that helps with that one. Wall Street says, sorry, I don't have Discord, so out of the loop for a few months. Yeah, so Discord's a really good place to do. Yeah, definitely try and join Discord if you can. I think it's well worth it. I'll just get the invite actually. Bam. Let's get the invite there. Bam. All right. So if you want to join Discord, get into it wall to wall. There it is. There's the link there. So it's definitely a great place to be. It's a lot of the action. It's very different from Telegram. Telegram, you get a lot of people going in there. A lot of them don't read a lot of items, but in Discord, people are far more likely to read all the stuff that's coming out. It just seems to be I don't know, the culture or the audience that's going in there. It's just seems to be like that. But that said, Telegram and Discord have really stepped up. The traffic's increased quite dramatically, particularly the last couple of weeks. So it's pretty good. Drix says that's a perk of not having a single point person. The project is only getting stronger. Yeah, that's right. So I would say that we've got 3 YouTubers now that are consistently, doing videos on Axion. So that's jumped up. Obviously, it was just me for a little while. Then Crypto Casino came in, and now we've got Simon Altcoins. Looks like he's getting involved a bit more. He covers other projects as well, but he's getting in there as well. So pretty cool. Onwards and upwards, eh? Onwards and upwards. Cheers, says Water. No, you're welcome. All right, so very cool. Yeah, get into Discord. It is a lot of fun in here as well. I'm not even sure what I'm here. Oh, Twitter. That's why I'm going Twitter. All right, so we're jumping back to social media here. I just realized I forgot to do something. Let's go. So we are probably recharged now. Let's go back to the accelerator. I was supposed to do this ages ago. I'm miles behind now. So here we are, 23 hours and 35 minutes in. We've got a full recharge, 375 million Axion up for grabs, up to 28.4% bonus. The link is in the video description. We've got 100% remaining, and of course that's going to recharge in 23 hours and 35 minutes. Very cool. All right, so let's get into that. So here's Twitter today. So social media has been definitely increasing. So this is one of the strengths of the team. As I said, consistency is the key. It's a bit like a snowball effect. You just slowly build the snowball. And I definitely think that Axion tentacles are starting to spread, and they're going to be definitely supercharged when the Polygon migration launches. Over $100,000 up for marketing spend for the Polygon launch, and then they got consistently good marketing budgets monthly thereafter. So I think it's going to be pretty exciting. The other positive thing, of course, Polygon itself is very excited to have Axion moving over. So I think there's going to be a lot of benefits with that relationship compared to a lot of projects that get go onto Polygon. Because as I said, I think that Axion's really going to fit a market gap that's sitting in Polygon. They've got, the Aves of the world, the conservative sort of yields. Then they've got the high risk yield farming. They've got NFTs, they've got gaming is starting to emerge. But right in the middle there of that risk return profile, you can have Axion with the staking and wrap Bitcoin divs and a lot of other benefits that are going to accrue to Axion NFT holders and stakers and stuff that the team's got planned. So I think it's going to be very exciting, folks, very exciting. All right, so onwards, upwards to that. So what else we got there? So crypto adoption, so much room for growth there. So I think there was this chain analysis 2021 global crypto adoption index, the top 20 countries. So just showing that you know, you got a lot of countries around the world pretty much jumping on board with their adoption. So pretty amazing. And look, you got Vietnam at the top there, one. Wow, India, Pakistan. So it's amazing to see all that happening. All right, so you've got what else we got here? Update, everything moving smoothly so far. So this is really cool. This is an update out today, just about Axion on Polygon within weeks. So pretty good. Now the other day, T Daly said in the Discord that the audit was going very well, and kind of so that's posing really well, because remember Axion version 3, that's new code, that's where you get stakes enabled as NFTs. It's going to be a first in the marketplace, and also the move to Polygon at the same time. So it's going to be super duper, folks. It's going to be really good, and it's going to enable a lot of features and a lot of benefits to play out that they couldn't do on Ethereum with the high gas fees. So and remember, basically it's going to be free with the airdrop matic and stuff like that. And in any case, transactions are a fraction of a penny, and that's going to be the case for some time as well on Polygon. It'll take a while to get congestion into the marketplace, is my guess. And in any case, the Axion team can copy the system state just as they're doing from Ethereum to Polygon in the future, and go back to another network if costs do eventually get up too high. So there's flexibility there. The other thing I was going to say is that being on Polygon doesn't stop the team from doing other value added benefits and products on other chains, and that might include a Pulsechain, for example. So there's lots of flexibility there. Very exciting. All right, so Axion just posted a new tweet, of course. Update, everything's been exposed. We read that one. What else we got here? I think that the future of currency is digital, and Bitcoin has a good shot at being the currency of the future, a Draper. Yeah, I agree with that. The only thing I would say to that, as we talked earlier, nation states and global interests or global elites will try and dampen, tack down cryptos, individual cryptos quite a bit. So we've got to expect that in the future, that the power and control is unfortunately part of the world that we're in. So we should just take that into account as one of the big issues out there at the moment. Going ahead. All right, so here's another one here. Axion is excited to announce that we have onboarded US Olympian T. Oliver Anaya as Axion's ambassador, as well as an esteemed advisor of the AAC, the Axion Advisory Council. It is a new outreach program to empower community members to play active roles in driving our external growth. Now, we haven't talked much about this, but obviously we've got I think it's 6 very talented people on there, and obviously this is one of them here. So pretty amazing stuff to have these people on board. So that bodes well. That's another pillar to Axion, hold Axion's future up, as having this cool committee. Axion just posted another one. Nia's Axion giveaway, how to enter, tag 10 people under this post. Those 10 people must follow Nick's Axion, share this post, so win $300. So pretty awesome. So if you haven't got involved in that, definitely get involved in that. I'll post that link actually. So $350. $300, sorry, I should say. I'm not sure if that's, I think that's over yet. So yes, $300 contest giveaway, I should say. Giveaway. Got to get that right. Bam. All right, so bam. All right, so you can get onto that. That'd be pretty cool. So if you want to get that, and big Wall says, so big payday end of this month. Yeah, it's coming up. So we're going to talk about that in a second. We'll just come back to that in a minute. We're just going to go through the rest of these tweets. Facebook is down, Bitcoin is up. Why? Bitcoin is inevitable. It is inevitable. I've said that for a long time, that Bitcoin is getting more scarce, and there's more users. It's getting more scarce, despite the value going up. It really is going to be an interesting play there. And don't forget, Bitcoin is the flagship dividend that goes to Axion stakers. So very cool. All right, so let's jump over to the accelerator again, and we're going to jump. Oh, hey, woo-hoo-hoo! We got someone buying stake. Nice. Now, when we used to have auctions, this would be a lot faster in some ways. But hey, look, there we are, folks. We've just had a buy and stake, 23 hours and 28 minutes. 349.9 million left, 93%. This looks similar to the result we had yesterday, right? But let's see how it gets on. Once again, the 8.4% bonus will be reduced basically by what Pollen said. So we'll check that out. So very cool. We've already got, it hasn't even updated the amounts yet. Hasn't even updated the results on here. So that's interesting. It's still refreshed on there. Very cool. But that's pretty cool. Nice. There we are, folks. Buy and stake, buy and stake. Get in there and be in it to win it. It'd be interesting to see the accelerator as we roll up towards the launch as well. I think the team will probably give a couple of days notice when they're ready to go for that, but they are targeting the third week of October, so we'll look forward to that. All right, so very nice on there, and let's jump back to the general. I'm in the general chat here. I did notice that on the general chat now they've got a new group, OG Polygon NFT design. So if you're in there, you should be able, I'm not sure when they're activating that. It hasn't been activated from the looks of it. At least I don't have access. Yeah, so watch that. The Polygon's there, definitely there. There's also the Polygon migration folder if you want to look at the old FAQ. That was from the town hall, I think. So test it out. It's cool. All right, so we're going to have general there, bam, and get into it. Let's, not sure if the actual numbers come up yet. There we are, bam, look at that, nice. So that's looking good, and we're going to put the old Polygon, we're going to put the old bam, and we're going to put the old lights, nice, and let's put one more, you know me. I love to put the emoji things on there, cool. All right, let's go check, since we've had that that buy and stake, let's go to the burn address, and we'll see if yesterday's burn's gone in, because it probably has gone in. And let's see how we get on there. Oh yeah, we're so close, folks, so close. Oh man, if yesterday had been just slightly bigger in the burn, we would be even higher. But we just had that burn going, 19 million from yesterday. So we're now at what are we at? 7,643,366. Sorry, let me do it again. 7,643,366,413 Axion has now been burned. That's off the market forever, and that's now 6.99%. Very cool, very cool. We like that. We like that a lot. You know me, I love the burn because the burn's so important for value. It's getting scarcity, making scarcity actually more scarce in time. It's obviously not scarce today, but it's making it more scarce and more likely to be scarce at some point in the future when we get to critical mass. So especially once we get the Polygon migration, get more investors, that's definitely going to start, accelerating that. So get it, accelerating, nice one. That's a bit corny, I know, but that's just the way we roll. All right, so we're going to go in there, bam. Yesterday's, I keep saying changing between yesterday's and today's, but hey, yesterday's accelerator burn. I must uncap that burn. All right, so let's go here. It's a small day today. I mean, yesterday compared to the previous days. You see previous days in there, but hey, it's like I say, anything is good, and at 19 million is nothing to be sneezed at. So bam, and now, what is it now? Let's go. Right, so now, beep, we're at pretty close to 7%. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 7%. Amazing. Of liquid Axion. That's right. Of all liquid. I always write all liquid Axion. There we are. Cool. That's cool. So that's going really nice. And we'll put some fire on that. That's how we go. Fire. There we go. And because we got fire, we need someone to pull it out. Maybe I don't know. Fire. Let's go. And bam. All right. So cool. So that's going really well, folks. Very nice indeed. Look, nice. Let's do some rain here while I remember. 1 hour, and I'm not sure how much Axion I got, so I'm just going to do 500 just to be on the safe side. Bam. All right, so I had enough of that. 125 to, was that 4 people? Nice. All right, so going well there on the burn, baby, burn. And that's, yeah, we're onwards and upwards with that. All right, so that's that. I was going to look up Pullen's comments. Let's go. So Pullen made some comments today as well, so I'm kind of trying to pick those up and find them. Not sure how many are going to be little insights. We look at Pullen's comments to see whether we get any gold nuggets. I didn't look at yesterday's, I don't believe. Yeah, so don't forget when the migration starts, the team has got some videos, how-to videos, official ones that they're going to be doing. What's this one? Here's a good comment here. I'm not sure what this one's about. So it was said a few times that Polygon really has been wanting to have Axion on their platform. We're going to cross market. I know this is big, but does it mean that we will have be on most of their advertising and their hours? How much does this? How do they advertise? That's a good question. So no, we're not going to be on the advertising now, but they will be doing some promotion for us, listing us on a few sites and retweeting a few tweets. Right, cool. So that's what I expected. So that's pretty cool, in line with what I've been talking about. That they'll definitely have us on listings and some retweets. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look here. So this is something we wanted to do at the past. Let's have a look at this one. It was on marketing ideas. When Axion conference stand, yeah, so there's an example of a Securitas doing their one. What else will look? This is something we want to do in the past, actually, at the token 2049 in London next week and other events. But due to previous tokenomic issues, it's been taking a bit time to get back off the ground. We have had to push these appearances back, but next year most likely. So it looks pretty cool getting into some conferences. And I'm not too much in a rush on the conferences. Really, the good thing about conferences is actually, sure, you pick up a few investors, but it's actually around about peer-to-peer strategic relationships. So getting other strategic partners, it really is the main thing for doing those conferences. Let's see if those projects are not okay. Yes, we'll be able to claim them through this thing. Put just a couple of Q&As there. All right, so this is the one I wanted to look at here. So this is the main one for today. There will be a special NFT for the first 500 people buying into the accelerator on Polygon, okay? So if you missed that, there will be a special NFT for the first 500 people buying into the accelerator on Polygon, which I think may be the official one that's being in the competition for 250. Very cool on that. So that was a bit of insight. So if you missed that, very cool. All right, so that's that from that. Let's click out of there. I think I've touched everything. We're going 46 minutes, not too bad. All right, don't forget, on this channel, I've got a folder on Polygon videos. If you're not using Polygon, you want to get up to speed. I did a video today, Polygon for beginners. We sort of went over the key sites that you should, at least at a beginner's level, have use or get familiar with. So how to add Polygon to your MetaMask wallet. There's a fast method and a manual method for doing that. Obviously, fast method is really easy. Just basically click a button. How to do deposit Ethereum and stable coins and other stuff onto Polygon from Ethereum, for example. How to use bridges, swap between Ethereum and Polygon network, or Polygon and Binance Smart Chain network, and all around that sort of stuff, which I'm going to do more of those bridges. And then, of course, how to do swap tokens once you've got, say, Ethereum on Polygon, how to swap Ethereum or Matic or something like that for some other tokens, other projects that are on there, and it's using quick swap. So we've got videos on that in there, and also some little tricks there with Bitfury, using Bitfury as a bridge, which is really clever. That sort of reduces the fee from getting Ethereum over to Polygon. So it costs about as much as a normal MetaMask transfer. Using that's very clever, so it's a good little hack there. And so that sort of stuff is on there, so you can check all those videos out. There's Hex bridge, which is a cool, basically half-a-cent fee to do that. So there's some little tricks in there. Hopefully that helps you to have low transaction costs getting stuff onto Polygon. And I use them daily. I use them daily commonly. So it's very cool. All right, so there we are. We're going nice on that, and let's jump all the way to present there. So that's in the Polygon folder on this channel. So that's the way it rolls. All right, so very cool on that. And how we're doing? We're doing pretty good. All right, let's jump back to the accelerator. Looking good there. 93% is remaining. Now, obviously, if you're new to Axion, I suggest that you do your due diligence. Check out axion.network website. Links in the video description. It's the official Axion website, and has the roadmap on it and all sorts of stuff like that on it. And also, if you want to get into Discord or Telegram, if you have any further questions after looking at that, you can ask one of the moderators. Is 24/7 moderating, so very few projects in crypto have a 24/7 service with people that will help you out. So that's pretty cool. And if you're after all that, you're happy to get in, you can get into the accelerator here, which is the flagship product for Axion at the moment, and of course you get up to 28.4% bonus on that. What we always suggest is that you try and time the gas fees, getting them 30, 40 Gwei or something like that on the Ethereum network. So you can, of course, wait until Polygon migration, and it will pretty much be free to enter the accelerator, free to stake, and free to just about do heaps of stuff. There will be an airdrop of Matic as well. So it's going to be a real game changer from a point of fees. But that said, the accelerator reward 28.4% bonus will be probably reduced over time on Polygon. So take that into account. All right, so pretty cool. Links in the video description. All you have to do is check it for 1 to 7 different tokens: Hex, Shiba, BAT, Wrap, Bitcoin, DAI, USDC, and Ethereum. Put in the amount that you want to buy and stake. Click continue. All the US dollar amounts on the right there, and the Axion amounts on corresponding Axion on the right there, and of course the Wrap Bitcoin dividends on top of that. All right, so Axion you get at the end of the staking period, so you can do one stake, or you can do what they call a staking ladder. You can have a stake every 6 months, that sort of thing. It's probably going to be much easier to do that on Polygon because it's going to be free to do staking. So on Ethereum, it's going to cost you certain amounts. But if you're looking at doing one stake only, then Ethereum is probably still a way to go if you want to get up that high benefit, especially if you're staking for 15.2 years. So there's some things you have to think about there. And like I say, if you stake between 60 days, you'll get 7% bonus on there. You won't get any big payday bonus, but if you stake 349 days, sorry, you will get still get the 7% bonus, but no big payday. As soon as you go to 350 days, the bonus and the big paydays come into play. 350 days, and you got your bonus jumps from 7% to 13.4%, and you get access to some of the big payday. So this year's big payday is 5 billion AXN spread amongst stakers, but obviously there are 40% of AXN stakers are staked for 15.2 years, and when you stake a long period of time, you get 20% more shares per year. So those stakers, if give or take, have get over 300% more shares. So that means they get a bigger share of the big payday bonus. So just take that into account. That's why that is the case. So if you stake for 350 days, that's cool. But of course, if you stake for the max period 5555, you're going to get the full bonus, 28.4%, plus you're going to qualify for all 5 big paydays. And that 5 big paydays is 50 billion AXN spread over 5 years, and it only gets bigger as you go. So it starts at 5 billion, then 7.2 billion the next year, then 10 billion, then 12.5 billion, and then 15 billion in year 5. So that's the way that goes. All right, so pretty cool. Offsetting that, of course, is the share rate that reflects kind of reflects compound interest on this network. Not sure the full maths behind that's different from the share rate in Hex and Wise, as I understand it. I don't think they're all the same. They're not on the same maths. So just take that into account. All right, so very cool. After you do that, of course, you select the period you want. You just click continue, and if your wallet's connected, you can then just accept that on the blockchain. And if the gas fee is acceptable, like I said, the lower the Gwei that you get, the cheaper that's going to be dramatically. So if you can get it 30, 40 Gwei, you'll be a much better state than if you say do 70 or 80 Gwei, and that would be much better, obviously, than if you're doing 150 Gwei, which the price goes up quite a lot. All right, so and then once you've done that, of course, you just go to the stake page, and your stakes will show up at the bottom of the stake page here. You can see the 5-year big paydays that we're talking about. And this was something that Wall to Wall was asking about. Here, the big paydays. So the first one coming up is this month, 29th of October. It's our first big payday. We've been waiting, for those who've been watching this, we've been waiting a long time for that. Obviously, this is the 350 day. This is the first 350 days. And that's 5 billion AXN up for grabs. 29th of October, so it's going to be a bit of fun on here. So they'll probably be celebrated just after we move to Polygon network. So it's going to be interesting to see that as well. So that's coming up, and then of course you see the bigger ones. As I said, the numbers reflect with the total of 50 billion over 5 years being in the big payday. So very nice on that. All right, so pretty cool. Let's go back to the accelerator. You can see the Gwei at the moment on here 71, and that's similar to the one I've got on my indicator as well. 23 hours and 40 minutes to go to recharge, and it's first in, first serve. So if on occasion that you pick a day that does get sold out, you might have to wait for a certain amount of hours until the recharge happens. We'll just have to see how it goes. Every day is different, right? Every day is different. That's just the way it is. All right, very cool. I think that's probably it. We're up to 54 minutes. We're probably going to finish the live stream here. Let's quickly go to the official network. So here's the official links, of course. The website, staking, the accelerator. Those are the 3 main links. Then you have all the social media, the newsletter. If you're not in the newsletter, I suggest you getting onto that as well. A Telegram, a chat, Telegram News, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, LinkedIn, YouTube, and merch. And YouTube now, the team has just finished their second week of live stream with you get to meet different members of the team, which is really neat. Mathematicians, software developers, marketers, strategy, social media type things. Really is cool. And also merch, they've got a merch store now, Axion.fashion. So we might have a quick look at that actually before we finish. It's got the official Axion contracts on Ethereum and obviously Polygon, not yet migrated. Do not fall for fake Axion scams or wait the announcement for migration completion. Very important to remember that, of course. So if you see something on there or get targeted, know that that's not the case. Always look for official links so you don't get scammed. And so forth. So and obviously the announcements we've been through, and of course the moderators will never contact you first. So there's a cool list. Let's have a quick look at this here. There's some of the Axion merch on the official Axion fashion channel. So there's 3 now merch stores. There's Ox the Owl's channel. There's the official Axion merch is this one, and of course Axion Token has in the video description has a merch store as well. I've only done a soft launch on that, haven't hard launched that because I'm trying to do something else with it as well. So but get into there. There's caps and mugs and all sorts of stuff on there. All right, so here's the official one. Of course, you got t-shirts, cool stickers. Don't they? The Axion logos look really cool on the old computers there. So nice one there, and yeah, pretty nice. Even got these face masks, which is funny. You've got the flip-flops as well. I think someone was making jokes about the flip-flops the other day, pulling flip-flops or somebody's flip-flops. I can't remember now, but that's pretty cool on there. So that's the link for Axion.fashion. That's the link there. So nice. All right, very cool. I think that's probably it. We'll call it a day. I think we'll call it a day. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. And if you want to join as a member of this channel, hit the join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Get onto it, onwards and upwards. And to all the Axion Token members, much appreciated for your support as always. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy yourself, onwards and upwards. I've got to decide what I'm going to have for dinner now. It is 9:07. Normally I have it before the live stream, but because I've tried to switch my behavior, but forgot today, and so I'm going to have it afterwards at 9:07. So have to work out what I'm going to have there. But enjoy yourself. Catch you guys tomorrow, onwards and upwards. And yeah, thanks for watching. All right, here we go. Signing off. Signing off. Oh, I misspelled everything there. How about that? That's just the way we go. Thanks for watching. I don't know if we had Prana in today, to be honest. Prana was in the house. I don't remember seeing Prana. Thanks for all your questions there, wall to wall. Some nice questions there today. All right, so thanks for watching, and bye for now. Hey, Drix says cheers. Hey, you're most welcome there, Drix, and catch you tomorrow. Cheers. All right, here we are. I'll be in Discord later this evening anyway, so I'll see you there if you're there.